Good Day Live. We're on the set of Good Morning Miami with the show's cast, plus Randy Quaid from the new David E. Kelly show, The Brotherhood of Poland, New Hampshire. Next time on Good Day Live.
Today at 1 on Fox 13.
Your shins and give
even
you
kids will kick your shins and give you sass.
Nobody's got no class.
I wish we could see more of that.
Now that song was not in the film.
They cut that song.
They cut that song, and Queen Latifah and I were devastated when we found out, but it was for a reason, because all the songs took place in this theater. There was a kind of vaudevillian element to them, and that was the only song that was sitting down, you know, just singing to each other, and also the lyrics are pretty naughty.
Yeah, sure.
I bet they
It's
added
such a great song.
in the CD version.
Yeah, it's on the DVD.
Oh, great.
Well, gee, you sang beautifully. I mean, you were right there with the.
So that's one of those.
And what I like to do, yes, 2 to 1.
2 to 1.
2 to 1. Now, I usually put my Osmocote at the bottom.
Yeah, I like to do that too.
And I cover it up. So
Gray Davis has terminated jobs. Gray Davis has terminated dreams. Gray Davis has terminated opportunities. And now it is time we terminate him.
A variety of voting machines, a vast number of absentee ballots, and newly consolidated voter precincts could lead to legal challenges later.
Things have been changing so quickly throughout this campaign. I think there's a possibility.
We've got a lot of very low clouds in the southeast this morning in the way of fog. If you're driving Interstate 85, for example, out of Atlanta, heading toward Anderson, South Carolina, Asheville, North Carolina, Hickory, we've got visibilities there about a quarter of a mile. It's going to be a treacherous go of it early this morning. This fog should slowly lift today, and the operative term is slowly for you, much more quickly in Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas, where those skies will clear. But we're also dealing with a quarter of a mile visibility from Houston to Corpus Christi. Dallas today tops out about 79 degrees, Tulsa 75. A dry day for you. Coastal Bend of Texas could see more rain today, though, and a better chance of rain for Atlanta eastward than it was yesterday, although south of Atlanta from Warner Robins.
It's like a boxing match.
It's so brilliant.
When a woman spars.
Don't you know each cloud contains pennies from heaven? You'll find your fortune falling all over town. Be sure that your umbrella is upside down. Trade them for a package of sunshine and flowers. 'Cause if you want the things you love, you must have showers. So when you hear it thunder, don't run under a tree. There'll be pennies from heaven for you and me. Why don't you trade them for a package of sunshine and flowers? If you want the things that you love, you must have showers. So when you hear it thunder, don't run under a tree. There'll be pennies from heaven for you and me.
Bye-bye, Frank. Take care.
John Pizzarelli, thank you, buddy. Good luck. We'll be right back.
You hope to be the perfect mom with the perfect amount of patience, striking the perfect balance between mentoring and friendship, while watching your baby grow into the perfect child. Well, at least his room can be perfect. USA Baby, welcome home. And for a short time only, the perfect sale, which makes now the perfect time to shop, decorate, and save. Hurry in, sale ends soon.
Okay.
Always, oh, I'm sorry or whatever, and then right away no one can just deal with a sneeze. Right away people say, bless you.
Check this out.
Cool laptop. Cranium could do. Hey, there's chicken in here.
It's too easy.
Finally, a kids meal that's fun for kids and moms. KFC's Kids Laptop Packs. Real chicken, a side dish, Mott's applesauce, fruit by the foot snack, and a Sierra Mist. Just $2.99.
Mom, did you?
The square meal in a fun box. Only at KFC.
Kohl's lowest prices of the season start Thursday. Save 40 to 50% on sweaters and fleece and on sleepwear and outerwear. Plus, save 50% on all frames, rugs, and pillows. Kohl's lowest prices of the season start Thursday. Kohl's. Shop happy, leave happy.
The Italian Job, the DVD that has it all.
Got the holy...
You've never seen cookies like this before.
This cookie wants to be a ghost.
It's the Pillsbury Halloween Cookie Kit.
Did the cookie tell you that it wanted to be a ghost?
Chocolate chip cookie dough, creamy frosting, and edible images, all in one pack.
Mom, cookies can't talk.
So how do you know it wants to be a ghost?
Some things you just smell.
Get the new Pillsbury Halloween Cookie Kit and make Halloween fun easy.
Every time you open the new Folgers Aroma Seal plastic canister, the aroma stays so fresh it feels like the first time. Only Folgers has a unique snap-tight lid that helps lock in fresh aroma and taste and keep it in. It's so amazing, even 3 out of 4 users of the other leading brand prefer it. Freshness time after time.
Next, the best plays you'll see of Mike Allstott all season. He's out. What does this mean for his career? And police are looking for 3 men who robbed a business shots. A hidden camera catches it all on tape. Plus, who's going to win the crazy California governor's race? Polls close at 11 our time. We'll have the latest tonight after Law & Order on News Channel 8.
Where the FX45 really outshines its competition is in the handling. Unbelievably fast and genius in curves. Infinity's new SUV roars like a sports sedan. The all-wheel drive Infinity FX, the SUV with the heart of a sports car.
Tomorrow, starting at 5 a.m. on News Channel 8 today, it's the Bay Area's first all-male spa. I'll give you guys a tour of what to expect. Plus, an explosion of diabetes cases is expected in the next few decades, but parents may hold the key. I'm Gail Guayardo. Bill Ratliff and I will have that, plus the latest news. John Winter will have your forecast on the 8th, and Denise Moore will have traffic. Tomorrow, starting at 5 a.m. on News Channel 8 today.
The 8 on Your Side investigators on your side.
A wonderfully sweet family film for all ages.
Can I have a cookie? No, wait, 10 cookies? Can I have 20 cookies?
Good Boy, rated PG, starts Friday.
Meet Brillo Scrub and Toss cleaning pads. They scratchlessly scrub, polish, clean everything flexibly. 2 sides, gentle or tough. Reuse them. They cost peanuts. When they get cruddy, chuck them. Brillo Scrub and Toss. Work them hard, work them long, let them go.
Yes, I hear it.
It's there.
I see it.
Do you have any clue where we're going?
Yes.
Are you pointing? But I
For the perfect road trip, hop into your Corolla and head on over to Universal.
We're close.
Welcome to Walmart.
People deserve to have a good experience when they come here to Walmart.
The most important thing about my job is to make the customers happy so they come back to us again.
I think it's because of the people and the service and the respect that you get whenever you come here.
We always got a saying, the customer is number one.
We are nothing without our customers.
You know, I say, can I help you? What I can do for you?
I think we're all that way here.
Without the customer, I think we don't have no Walmart store.
If I can make someone's day a little bit nicer, then I've done my job.
Attorney McFellin has worked every kind of case.
The biggest prizes, the lowest prices of the season. JCPenney.
I went to a plastic surgeon once. He had a bunch of little needles and a lot of big plans for me. That's when I realized I don't need a new face. I need a new face cream.
Introducing a new Clinical. Our Derma 3X technology boosts the production of collagen plus elastin and hydroproteins. No collagen injection works that way. So you don't just fix a wrinkle, you rebuild the look of your skin. Needles, pain, some women will try anything.
Me? I'm calling my Avon lady.
Get a new Clinical line and wrinkle corrector. The treatment that works like no collagen injection.
Thursday, TV's hottest comedy delivers another episode sure to become a classic as Joey prepares for his first date with Rachel.
That's quite nice.
Things don't always go as planned.
Was that good?
Fabulous Friday on NBC and your chance to see the show America's crazy about.
No way.
Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. Then it's the show America's falling in love with. Alicia Silverstone in Mismatch. A special Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, followed by Mismatch. It all starts 8/7 Central, NBC Friday.
When you have a consumer problem and need someone in your corner, we're on your side. We're News Channel 8.
Thursday.
We've got the tools that make matching and coordinating easy. Brand name paints like the #1 rated Behr, Glidden, and Disney. And new blinds to pull it all together. And right now, get 20% off M&B special order blinds. Bring out the designer in you this weekend at the Home Depot. You can do it. We can help.
Football game.
We've been doing this for 18 years now.
Flag football.
We take lots of pictures. And that's where Walmart comes in. Some of it's film, some of it's digital, but we get great prints either way. It's a good excuse to get together and knock each other silly. It's always fun to look back and see who broke what.
Whether you prefer digital or a film camera, you can get high-quality prints at a Walmart price.
You gotta stop right there.
Could have seen it coming. Cadillac. Breakthrough.
I kissed up to anyone I thought could get me a job. Striking tie, sir. You don't look 50. Come on, 50? That's the only way to get a good job.
Find a job that's actually right for you at careerbuilder.com. The smarter way to find a better job.
Guido, come hanno ragione. E viva Jacqueline che ci ha indicato la via della liberazione. Abbassa il tirano, abbassa Barba Blu.
What can a foreign film teach us about capital markets? It helps to speak the language. At Wachovia Securities, we learn from the world around us. Because uncommon challenges call for uncommon wisdom. Wachovia Securities, corporate and investment banking.
On the world. Surprise, he's reading green boxes. Introducing 12 new Healthy Choice flavor adventures. Healthy Choice. Eating healthy has never been more exciting.
Just stop. There's more than one victory lane.
Don't like waiting in line? At Staples, we'll get you in and out fast so you can get on with your day. Staples, that was easy.
Yeah, I'm a preferred service member. You don't have to go to the counter. You can go right to your car.
What would it be like if Avis didn't try harder?
Is this the line to check in? Oh, great.
Get a load of the new guy. I'm too good to wait in line.
If we didn't try harder, we wouldn't be Avis.
Now rent 3 times and get a free weekend on us. Go to avis.com to find out more.
And trimmed beef. You won't believe it comes in a jar. Introducing Prego Hearty Meat Sauce. Share what's inside.
Are you going to finish that?
The great less tart taste of white cranberry with strawberry. Definitely worth sharing. From Ocean Spray.
Kohl's lowest prices of the season start Thursday. Save 40 to 50% on sweaters and fleece and on sleepwear and outerwear. Plus, save 50% on all frames, rugs, and pillows. Kohl's lowest prices of the season start Thursday. Kohl's. Shop happy, leave happy.
Thursday. She was alive.
Fans love him. The Bucks need him. But tonight, a neck injury sidelines Mike Allstott for the rest of the season. New at 11, a closer look at this injury and what it could mean for his career and the Bucks.
Also, take a look at this. Thousands of honeybees living inside the wall of a Bay Area home. See how the family is handling the sticky situation.
Join us right after Judging Amy for 10 News.
Compare the Lincoln Town Car to the Cadillac DeVille, and you'll find the only one with the government's highest 5-star safety rating in every category is the Lincoln Town Car. The one with the largest trunk in its class is the Lincoln Town Car. So which luxury car costs thousands less? The Lincoln Town Car. And that's even before these generous offers. Up to $4,500 cash back or 0% APR financing. See your local Lincoln Mercury dealer today.
Low prices, always.
It's the winning season for the Hyundai Sonata.
What a garage is for.
I'm starving.
Let's eat.
Come on.
What are you making? Condensed soup?
The kids are gone. We're moving on. Now we can eat a better tasting soup for grown-ups.
Progresso chicken noodle?
All white meat chicken, adult-sized veggies and noodles. See the difference?
This tastes way better. What?
Want to tackle the boys' room next?
Discover the better taste of Progresso.
Condition surgery is going to be the best option, probably.
The Bucks lose Mike Allstott for the rest of the season. The polls close in California. Who'll come out on top in the race for governor? And thousands of honeybees move into a Bay Area family's home. These are the stories in the news tonight.
This is Tampa Bay's 10 News at 11. This is Tampa Bay's 10 News at 11.
To win it in overtime. The spot, a low one. The kick airborne. It is good.
That's why you're the greatest, baby.
And the Colts have won in overtime.
First came the Monday night meltdown at the hands of Tony Dungy's Colts, and tonight the Tampa Bay Buccaneers received even more bad news. A key player is out for the season. Good evening, everyone. I'm Reginald Roundtree.
And I'm Sue Zelenko. Thanks for joining us tonight. Well, the Buccaneers today announced All-Pro fullback Mike Allstott is out for the season.
Allstott re-injured his neck during last night's football game, and Sports Director John Nugent joins us now with details. And John, first, it was last night's collapse, and now the news about Allstott. I mean, this is devastating.
There were a number of injuries last night, but by far and away, Allstott's is the most serious. 8-year veteran fullback and 6-time Pro Bowl performer Mike Allstott is done for the season. The Buccaneers announcing earlier this evening that
ultimate Buccaneer tonight, and the Bucs will have to defend their title without one.
Let's see how this team responds from this loss Sunday at Washington. How they
about the injury, but when you're messing around with the neck, you have to be worried. This is a serious operation if he has to undergo it.
Now, we really don't know exactly what the injury is.
And I don't think they do at this point either. So he's going to see some more doctors, and surgery isn't going to be tomorrow or next week. It could be 3 weeks from now. But it looks like he's going to have the surgery.
He's certainly going to be missed. Thanks so much, John.
Well, as Reg just said, apparently the Bucs are not saying specifically what Allstott's neck injury may be.
But tonight, 10 News reporter Preston Rudy sat down with a doctor who's familiar with neck and spine injuries. And as Preston tells us, dealing with this part of the body is nothing to fool around with.
Hand off Allstott.
For Mike Allstott or any other football player,
Action Air One was there when they did on 20th Avenue South.
They ran in the back there.
Ouida Jordan was one of the first to see both Leroy Solomon and Alyssa Boyd. After Boyd ran right out of her shoes, both suspects went behind Jordan's house.
He was squatting down behind the garbage can.
But that's about as much as we know right now.
Becomes more of a battering ram, much more likely to not be able to diffuse that force and much more likely to sustain an injury.
Dr. Corr says this type of injury can result in paralysis, like what happened to the Detroit Lions' Mike Utley several years ago. Another spine injury that medical staffs worry about is something called a transient neuropraxia. Essentially, it's the narrowing of the cervical canal, and it can be a reoccurring problem.
When that gets too narrow, you're much more likely with any subsequent hit to pinch on that spinal cord.
In Tampa, Preston Rudy, Tampa Bay's 10 News.
And by the way, Dr. Kora says almost half of all cervical spinal cord injuries leave their victims a quadriplegic.
Well, California voters are deciding tonight whether to kick Governor Gray Davis out of office.
It's the first time in California and only the second time in U.S. history where there's been a vote to remove a governor from office in the middle of his term. Former actor Arnold Schwarzenegger leads the field of 135 candidates trying to replace Davis. Voter turnout is expected to play a huge role. More than 15 million people registered to vote, and officials say they won't be shocked to see a record turnout. CBS reporter Jennifer Donnellan has the latest from the Schwarzenegger campaign headquarters.
The recall race had all the trappings of a Hollywood movie, but now it's up to the voters to decide the finale. While there will be no walk down the red carpet for action hero Arnold Schwarzenegger, he soon could be heading for the governor's mansion.
It's up to God what the decision is. You know, we did all the work and we worked hard and campaigned hard. We tried to get the message out there.
Schwarzenegger has been the front runner from the start, brushing off allegations of sexual misconduct and shooting down rumors of admiration for Adolf Hitler. Arnold has vowed to stem the tide of red ink flowing from California's budget. For now, he's happy to have weathered the political storms that dogged his campaign.
We're going to get up again and we're going to keep fighting.
The election has been a whirlwind of crazy candidates and court battles over punch card ballots. Incumbent Gray Davis fought against the recall and remained confident until the end. After Davis, Arnold's biggest challenge came from the lieutenant governor. In the home stretch, Cruz Bustamante made the campaign personal with veiled threats regarding Schwarzenegger's alleged mistreatment of women. Now the voters will have the final say if Arnold's latest attempt to grab the spotlight is a big hit or a bomb. The Secretary of State says by the time the polls close, this election will have made history with the highest voter turnout ever in a California election for governor. A CBS poll reveals the majority of voters who checked a ballot today made their decision weeks ago, which experts say indicates the Terminator may have dodged the groping scandal and survived once again in the end. Jennifer Donnellan, CBS News, Los Angeles.
California Governor Gray Davis spent his day campaigning against the recall. Davis does not want to become the first governor in state history forced out of office. Davis and his wife voted in West Hollywood and then came outside to meet with their supporters. He says he's confident in the people of California.
I know they're going to do the right thing today. Sharon and I are people of faith, and we know that all we can do is respond to the challenges confronted us. We have done that.
The California economy plunged shortly after Davis was reelected. Multi-millionaire businessman, he put up his own money to get the recall effort rolling. And just moments ago, CBS released exit polls results predicting that Gray Davis will be recalled and that Arnold Schwarzenegger will win tonight's election. We'll have more on tonight's runoff election on This Morning Around the Bay. And Pinellas County voters today cast ballots in a special election. They chose Republican Don Sullivan tonight in the House District 54 race. Sullivan replaces John Carisses, who resigned in July to work for the Attorney General Charlie Crist. District 54 covers the Pinellas County beaches.
TECO Energy today laid off 160 workers in the Bay Area. Those affected work at local units like Tampa Electric, People's Gas, TECO Power Services. And the company says it's consolidating job functions among its local units.
Or when we brought all of our power generation under one area, we had some duplication, so this was an opportunity to reduce that.
Now, Plum says laid-off workers will be paid through the end of the year. TECO also says it plans to help the laid-off employees find other jobs both in and outside the company. Now, TECO's dealing with another group tonight. Angry residents of Egypt Lake voiced their frustrations with Tampa Electric at a meeting this evening. Members of the community say they're appalled that the company installed huge power poles in their neighborhoods. They also claim no one told them about the project. TECO invited residents to the workshop to offer suggestions on alternative sites. Those who came certainly gave the company an earful, and they want the rest of the Bay Area to hear them as well.
The other residents of the county need to understand that if TECO is allowed to do this to us, they can do it to anybody at any time, and they will.
Now, Tico admits it could have done a better job communicating its plans to the residents. They hope tonight's meeting will prevent this from happening again.
Well, Tampa police are looking for 3 men who fired shots while robbing a business, barely missing a female employee. This happened last Friday at Anchor Sandblasting and Painting on East Madison Street. Police asked you to take a look at this surveillance video. The suspects were seen in a gray 4-door vehicle. 2 of them wore ski masks and gloves. They range in age. Anyone with information is asked to call the Tampa Police Robbery Squad or Crime Stoppers at 1-800-873-TIPS.
Well, new at 11 tonight, visitors to a popular St. Petersburg dog park say they're relieved to hear that the city will likely keep that park open. Dog lovers became concerned when the city posted a sign outside the park. It says the 1-year-old North Shore Dog Park could close if the city council didn't agree to continue operating it. One dog owner collected an estimated 500 petition signatures in support of the park to present to council members at their next meeting. But today, Mayor Rick Baker said he's confident the council will vote to keep the park open for good after a successful 1-year trial run.
I want to see it. I believe it will continue. I think the dog parks, the skate parks, the bike paths, those kind of things that we've done in the city are great for the quality of life. You know, we're trying to improve. You know, St. Pete's got such a special quality of life. We want to continue to do and improve that, and dog parks are part of that.
I think it's great. You should keep the parks for everyone, families, and it's just nice.
The St. Pete City Council will take up the dog park decision at a meeting next Thursday at 6 o'clock.
There's movement tonight in the fight to keep the National Do Not Call list alive. We'll bring you the latest coming up next.
I'm afraid they're going to get in the house.
Thousands of bees try to take over one Bay Area family's home. Find out what they have to do to get rid of them. Fletch?
Tonight, showers and thunderstorms are over, but not before. Blowing down trees and knocking out power in Bartow, and also creating locally heavy rain in Lakeland. Will they be back again tomorrow? We'll have that in the forecast, plus the outlook through the weekend and into next week. All of that coming up in 5 minutes.
Tampa Bay's 10 News closed captioning is sponsored in part by Chevy.
I joined Lifetime Friends because of my grandmother.
After my husband saw a commercial with Sue as inspiration to my aunt who has cancer.
On the 10th of every month, I check my emails.
I always find my monthly reminder from Lifetime Friends. Women should join Lifetime Friends because we're needed.
Become a Lifetime friend. Call this number or go to tampabays10.com.
Tampa Bay's 10 thanks the RE/MAX organization for supporting Lifetime Friends and breast cancer awareness.
I'm Anna Ortiz, and I'm a Lifetime friend.
Sometimes you just have to take them behind the woodshed. The 2004 Mercury Mountaineer. 7-passenger seating the Jeep Grand Cherokee can't offer. No-charge leather seating the Dodge Durango can't match. A safety rating GMC Envoy can't claim. And an offer that gives them a good whipping. $3,250 cash back or 0% APR. See your Lincoln Mercury dealer today.
I have a great life, but I feel like
All right, when it drops, make sure you get that lid on fast.
I'm on it.
People don't always use common sense. Fortunately, there's a healthcare company that does. At United Healthcare, make fewer copays, no referrals, and a 24-hour nurse line. United Healthcare. It just makes sense.
It's almost time for Thanksgiving, which means it's time for Cash and Carry's Turkey Day giveaway. Just spend $40 per visit each week with your PCC card and get a $40 gift card free. The Turkey Day giveaway, only at Cash and Carry.
All right, imagine coming home and finding unexpected guests, and then imagine having thousands of them around.
Tonight, 10 News reporter Catherine Burst talks to a local couple who's dealing with a big insect invasion.
Beautiful. Arnold Walker loves his lakeside home, loves all the animals it attracts.
Yeah, there's all kinds of birds and turtles, fish.
But now at Walker's home, nature is a bit too close for comfort.
Yeah, the bees.
Just take a look. and a listen. And if you think this is a lot of bees, just imagine what's going on inside the walls of the house.
Right now, he says there's somewhere between 25 and 50,000 bees in there.
I'm afraid they're going to get in the house, truthfully. I'm scared to death.
After plugging.
Which was definitely the wrong thing.
And spraying.
I used about 20 cans of wasp spray.
And not making much headway, the Walkers called in a bee expert. He put up this cone-shaped mesh. It sort of acts like a one-way door for bees.
Oh, they're not very happy at all.
In coming days, an alternative hive will be placed on the wooden stand, and the Walkers hope the bees make a beeline to it.
They'll move into the alternative hive, and then he'll carry the hive away.
Because while the Walkers may love nature, right now they're anxious to say, bye-bye bees.
I'll be a pretty good hostess to anybody, even the little alligator we got running around here, but not to bees.
In Hillsborough, Catherine Bush, Tampa Bay's 10 News.
Well, the bee expert says this is going to take about 4 to 6 weeks before all the honeybees clear out of the Walker's house. And by letting them leave naturally, the bee expert says the bees will clean out the honey and the comb before they go. If the Walkers had just sealed up the bees' entrance, they'd have a big, sticky mess on their hands. Can you imagine that?
Now they will actually get that honey and the combs and just get
Let's
on.
hope.
I'm not a bee expert.
But this whole story adds a whole new meaning to the phrase honeydew project.
You know what? I did my honeydews today. I got all the grass cut.
It's all right. Over the area this evening, things have quieted down, but there were numerous power outages caused by trees being downed in Polk County, or between 7 and 8 tonight, between Bartow all the way to near Winter Haven. All this reported by the local utility company. And very heavy rain in Lakeland. Lori Gordon, our weather watcher, called in and reported 1.86 inches of rain, just under 2 inches of rain in 30 minutes' time. And then that strong northeast wind that you can see came blowing in. That's the cooler air that rushed out of the thunderstorms that went by. Want to show you the past 6 hours. And the thunderstorms were severe in Polk County, and then the northeast wind pushed everything out. And it's actually been fairly pleasant this evening away from the stormy area. At 11 o'clock tonight, rather before we do that, we'll show you the storm total rainfall estimated by Doppler radar from the National Weather Service. Heaviest through the central portion of Polk County, also parts of Pasco County near Wesley Chapel toward Land O'Lakes, and then just north of Lutz, and also south of Bushnell and toward Webster in Sumter County. And the path was toward the south and east with these storms.